because we are such a significant contributor to the national revenue and have been around for a long time, that when you look at, I look at some of the people that we have working for our company, they've gone and done their engineering or business degrees or through scholarships from Debswana. There's been investments in the development of the country in all different aspects, from corporate social responsibility, game parks, education. When you look at it all through all aspects of Botswana, it's really special. I'm coming into it fairly new, but it's easy to say, this is the right thing to do, and to be totally engaged in it. The first mine was, I think, discovered in the late 50s, a Rappa mine, and developed in the 70s, and then you had Gowans come in after that. Between the two mines, we provide about 70–75% of the diamonds for the De Beers family companies. Gowans is the richest diamond mine in the world, but they're massive mines, not in terms of comparing the mining industry, but in terms of revenue generation. And I think we have high margin mines to start with, which and it's always very difficult. I've run high margin mines, like gold or other places, and it's really hard to run at the most top end efficiency when you don't have that compelling reason to be as efficient as you can. So that's a fun challenge, right? How do you so-called create a burning platform for change when there isn't that real driving need. Now, having said that, our mines are getting deeper. We're continually challenged. We're making a massive, major reinvestment in Gowans over the next 5 years to go into cut 8, which basically opens up to get us down deeper. So the costs are going to rise, and so the question is, how do you maintain them margins, right? Because for every 5 pula that we generate, 4 of those go into the government coffers, and that's where I get back into the what I call the additional obligation. When you know that that's so important to the nation as well as to the De Beers organization, because for the De Beers it's 70–75% of the diamonds which they develop the market for, right? So our obligation is to try and maximize that, so that basically to maximize the impact. And when I look at the mining companies, and I've run different mining companies in Indonesia and Canada and the States, that becomes a challenge. And for me, I also think there's a real opportunity for Botswana here, because this is probably one of the best educated workforces I've ever had the privilege to work with. And I look at our communities. Debswana has done a really good job of investing in the community, developing the communities in which they operate. I think it's becoming much more of people feel it's something we should do more of, and build on our strengths. The country is a fairly vast coal deposits, and I kind of look at Botswana is sitting. It's kind of like the Switzerland in the middle of southern Africa. It's fairly large land base for a small population. Population is probably the best educated on a per capita basis of any of the countries in Africa. You got huge resources, and you got potential for diversity of economy. You got diamonds, but there's lots of different mining, coal. I think Debswana and the people, the employees of Debswana, have a real opportunity to demonstrate that if you can develop a company and run it to world-class standards in a developing country, it becomes a template for all the other developing countries and companies operating in those developing countries to say, okay, they can do it. Why can't we, right?
For more videos, please visit www.voicesofbotswana.com.